Hello Simmers, today Paradox Studios dropped the trailer for Life by You. We are going to analyze the trailer because I already reacted to it. And we are going to see some information about the game that is coming this year that Simmers have been complaining about of The Sims 4. So without further ado, let's go to the video. Because I already watched the trailer, I will stop in some important moments. As you can see, here we have already one of the biggest things of this game, that is the open world. This game will be just like The Sims 3, but maybe better, optimized, because The Sims 3, although it was a great game, it was really laggy and the open world was too much for its time. I know that today, with the technology that we have today, they can do a lot with less. What do I mean by this? They can do a really big thing, huge, and do not consume our computer a lot. You know what I mean? Like, we could do a The Sims 5 with a fully open world with a giant map without consuming as much as The Sims 4 consumes with a closed world system, or The Sims 2 consumed back then with a closed world system. So we have a confirmation of an open world, which is a really great feature to start the game with. Then we have things like washing machines. We can see The Sims washing their clothes, which is coming in the base game. This will not have a proper base game. They can make some DLC, but one thing about this game is that it is fully customizable, even the conversations, everything. You can customize objects in the game, you can customize every color, everything. I'm not going to complain about the UI because it changes a lot during time, so not going to complain about that. So we can see a sim washing their clothes, then we can see gardening skills. The graphics, they aren't really beautiful. I think they will be like the Sims 3 graphics. They will age really badly. We have 3D grass, we never had that in The Sims, and we have a lot of detail on the plants and the roofs and everything like that. Look at this roof thing, I don't know what to call, but it's really detailed, and I like the lighting. It could be better, but I will not complain about that because that involves during the process of creating. Here we can see a sim cooking, and we can see some details of cooking. You can actually see the food in a lot more detail than we have now in the Sims game. But one thing I didn't like is that the sim only spawns the plate. I know this can change until the final release, but they could implement some detail. But it's really nice. I really like the hair. They are going on a more realistic way, which I kind of like. I prefer it over the cartoony. We can see a lot of detail in the clothes and in the hair. You can see a kissing animation. I don't think that the animations are stunning in this game, but as you know, this will change until the final process. I don't like the bloom though. I hope they change that. Okay, no, I'm going to be true. These Sims look really weird. I don't like them. They look like a mobile game. They look a lot like the Project Renee leaked Sims. They look a lot like a more realistic version of the Sims mobile Sims. We have a proposal animation, and we can see the open world working because as they are proposing here, we can see a Sim going inside a lot, and the doors open and close. He just not disappears like in the other Sims games. Even in the Sims 3, we have the open world, but the Sims sometimes they disappear. I already catch some. If we have a beach, this reminds me of Sunset Valley, a beach in base game, The Sims 4 could never. We have skates in the street, really like that. As you can see here, the lighting on the sim looks stunning. If they work on that, the final result will be perfect. We can have customizable conversations, and we can see what they are talking about. As you can see here, Ruben Mackenzie is saying, by the way, sorry if I overshare a little. And you can customize your own. You can shop for your clothes. It's not like The Sims 4 where you go to your wardrobe and there's everything. I think that in The Sims 2 you needed to go to a shop, but in The Sims 4 I'm certain that you have the full customization. We have one of the things that I wish the most for a future Sims game is the workplace. My dream was to see like my sim going on the car, getting his job interview and seeing him at work, but not in an overwhelming way like I need to do everything for them at every hour. If I have two sims, it will be very overwhelming. I would like to have the option. Do I want to work with her today? I can just watch her performing the animation at her job. You can control literally every sim in this open world. Like, I can be with my sim at the street, and if I want to control this sim, I can just click on her and I'm controlling anytime. We have fully control of everything. Look at the graphics. Color wheel, I don't like the UI too, but as I said, This will change, and we can literally control everything. If I want this sim to go out, I can't just do it. You know what I mean? Sometimes Eliza Pancakes walks in a cafe and I don't want to see her, so I just want to make her go out. The create a sim now. I'm going to put this on the slow motion mode. We have this personality traits. We have rural upbringing, happy childhood, genius, dramatic, cultural, messy, fecal, active, and wily. 9 traits, and I think that you can make more. In the gender options, we have woman, man, and non-binary. We have age, so like the sim will grow slightly, but when, for example, they have the baby life stage, so they have a younger baby, more medium baby, and an old baby. And when they finish this baby life stage and go to a young toddler life stage, they can celebrate their birthday, because celebrating the birthday every day will be kind of overwhelming, so I don't think that will work. But then I want to check out with you the customization options. We have here all the things that you can customize in the body, I think, because there's nothing for face here. And you can literally customize the color that you want, as you can see here. Having options is something that is missing in The Sims 4. In The Sims 4 you have access to all the type of sheets that make the game a little bit overwhelming because it's too easy, but you don't have access to these things. Now we're going to the build mode. As you can see, this concept is really similar to The Sims 4 one, but we can have middle walls in the middle squares. Paralyzed building tools look better because you have complete customization. We haven't seen everything, so that will depend on the final release. Some of the options of the UI, as I said before, the UI looks really simple and minimalist. I don't think I like that, but that will definitely change. That was one of the things that I didn't like on the Project Renee preview. It was too simple, the UI. Then we had the world customization tool. You can edit everything, reminding me of the Sims 3 Create a World tool, and even the Sims 2 game that had this function implemented. But the Sims 4 didn't have this, so Life by You is bringing back this trend. But one thing I don't like about this UI is that you can't see the things that you are adding. You can only see the name, like a barn house. You can see what barn house are you adding to the game. So I hope they change that until the final release. Now the world customization again. The farm creator has a call it. The trees look really amazing. Outside lighting is beautiful. I just don't like the inside lighting, but that will definitely get better. This was the house from the first trailer, as you can see here. You can customize literally everything. You can create, so let's see what creators we will have in the game. We can create conversations, events, items, shops, objects, mods, careers, quests, scripts, gameplay, recipe, skills, traits, craftings, collectibles, outfits, households, story, life. We can customize literally everything in this game. I just know that the modding community in this game will be huge, and with the Steam Workshop that will make it a lot easier. And that was a trailer. I really think that this will be a game changer, and I'm really excited to put my hands to it. The early access will start at September 12th, 2023. You can already add to your wish list on Steam or purchase it with early access on the Epic Games Store. So that was a trailer. I really liked it. And now we are going to see some articles about the game. Starting off with the official Paradox page, we have here the main features of the game. We have here the Had to Wish list, what is in early access. We have here some screenshots. We can see the gardening. I will call it sim because I don't know. We can see the conversation of them here. Hey, have you finished the weekly tasks? This is a work conversation, but the sim looks awful, but I hope they change it because this is not looking good. This looks like The Sims 3 hair, to be honest. We have here the create a conversation thing, and we have here the build mode. This was my favorite screenshot. This table looks really beautiful with the lighting, but some objects here, you can see that the table is floating. This will get better, definitely. More things on that. We can see artistic families, more traits that we have. And we have here this interesting background story where you can choose some story and lore that your sim has. You can have a criminal family or an artistic family, but your sim won't born on the world without any information or anything that happened before. So you have their story and customization. We have the create an object thing here, and we have some makeup options that are in the game. Now going to everything here, the main features of the game, we can see that we can play in an open world, live life with no loading screens. This was definitely to the Sims 4 fans. Strike up real language conversations, drive or bike to the countryside, discover and complete quests to unlock new experience, expand your creativity, make your own in-game content through modes, utilize a variety of deep creator tools, change the gameplay anytime, life is yours to make, take direct control, drag and drop your humans into their place or drive them directly in third person mode. We have the third person mode. For those who don't know, it's like that GTA mod when you live as a person. You don't control them as it is on every Sims game. In the Sims 3 there was a third person mode. Climb up as a career ladder, fall in love, raise a family, tell stories through conversations. You can customize real language conversation. It is generated based on your human's situation. Design your own world. This is about the creative tool. Create fully customized humans. So that's everything that is in the Paradox side of information. And now we have here this article. I'm not going to read everything because this is what I've been saying till now. I'm going to jump to the interesting part. Life by You and The Sims 4. What are the difference? Life by You is a life simulator that differs in many ways from The Sims 4. From starters, the game features more open-ended and modifiable options that allow users to truly customize their own unique gaming experience. And now we are going to see the 4 areas that this game differs from The Sims 4. We have the open world, like The Sims 4. There will be a open and fully customizable game world with no loading screens in this world. We will also be able to complete missions to unlock new experience. Real language. You can make your speeches, you can customize your own conversations. We have more varied control. Not only will it be possible to command our humans through a third-person perspective, but also to control them directly to drag and drop. So we have the third-person mode, which is like that GTA type of control. And we have the click and drag, that is basically the Sims 4 mode that we have. Lots of tools and mods. The creators imply a lot of creative freedom. We will be able to create our own content in-game through mods. I wasn't expecting this kind of game changer, and I was definitely not expecting the alpha release this year. So that's everything I have for today. The game links for you to buy or add to your wish list will be down in the description below. You can subscribe my channel, leave a like if you like this video. I hope you liked everything, and everything that comes new from the Sims franchise or Life by You, I'll be here telling the news. Hope you have an amazing day, and goodbye, Simmers.